Good day, everybody. Welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I'm Brenda, and I am going up into the woods today to meet with Jim and have a coffee break with him. I thought I'd try to start a fire up in the woods so we can stay warm and have a little break. And we can show you what's going on in the woods today with the horses. He started using the scoot yesterday to haul the logs out and seemed to be very pleased with using it. So we'll see what's going on up there today. You never know what's going to come up, so come on along with me. Also just wanted to let you guys know that we are starting a newsletter. We've already had one edition out. But if you are interested in signing up for it, the link is in the description below on how to sign up for the newsletter. It's very short. It'll be once a week. Just have a few little updates of what's going on at the farm, and maybe a picture that you won't see anywhere else, and maybe a quote, something like that. So if you're interested, you can look in the link below and sign up for that. And you'll get another little bit of information about what's going on here at the farm. So come on along with me. Sorry about this little footage without the mics. I forgot to turn them on. But Jim was coming out of the woods to the upper landing with the horses, pulling out a hitch when I got there.
So you made it up here all right, huh?
Yeah. Nice day.
Yeah.
A little chilly.
Go ahead and get the fire started. I'm going to see if I can get the excavator started and get these logs up out of my way. And we'll go from there. A little bit concerned if this is going to start.
It is cold. Here we go. I'm going to have to run for some more wood quick. I know that. I'd see if it would start.
Okay, that's our coffee.
Okay, my hands are cold because I took my gloves off, and then they were close to where you were working, so I didn't get them. So I'm going to get warmed up. I wonder what it looks like through there, actually.
Yeah, the fire's nice and warm.
It is nice. Oh, it's a beautiful day. That started very nicely.
Can you hold the cup? Want some? How much is in it?
It's full. Thanks. That's good for now. Filled right up fast when I was making it. I know some people make coffee right over the fire. Have to get that going early and all that.
No thanks. Can you feel the cold through your pants?
Nope.
I can. I got a solution for it too.
Maybe you're sitting on the... No. I can feel the heat on my legs. It's too much. I might have to sit back one. Put my gloves on a minute. Only one hand got cold. Oh, thanks. Aren't you sweet?
Yep, they are.
I know, we might even want to sit up on the next log. Kind of move things in.
The fire's gonna burn out fast.
I can go get some more stuff. You want to sharpen your saw over here?
Yeah, but I don't have a log.
You what?
Don't really. I gotta find a place to do it. Like to straddle a log to do it.
Right. Well, it's not bad sitting right here. It's lovely, actually.
Curl up, take a nap.
You get the best of both worlds. You get the beautiful outdoors, and you're warm.
Horses are happy.
Yep. They're resting. Well, so that hitch, all that stuff that was here, did you pull that out already this morning?
Yeah.
Wow. Because you weren't here that long before me. How many trees was all that stuff?
I think it's 3.
So how many more trees do you guess are up here for you to have to do?
100 or so. I don't know.
100, and you thought you were almost done?
Yeah, but a lot of them are just small firewood trees that are, I don't know. You can go count them if you want.
No, thank you. So the stuff we're sitting on here, is this all firewood right here?
I sure hope not.
I know this is not, but that I
There's some
saw you
firewood,
put
yeah.
that. But so what's your plan? Why are you stacking it here and then?
Well, this morning when I came in, I just unhitched my scoop, parked over there, so it wasn't going to plug up my landing, and hoping that the excavator started, and it started right up. And so when I bring down a bunch of trees like that, I can just grab them and just swing them out of my way over into a pile here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm ready to haul, I can just swing the slide close by and throw them right on. It only takes a minute. Doesn't take long at all. Now, at noontime when I go out, I'll take a load with me. And then this afternoon, I'll probably do the same thing. I'm not sure. I might haul up 3 loads, but if the logs are out of my way, I might not bother. I might just cut and skid and then take another load at it at quitting time.
Yeah. So you've been saying that you might do it like that, and then when you decide to do a lot of hauling, you just haul
All day long.
all day.
Or all afternoon.
Because of the so hard to have the right amount of clothes on if you're going back and forth doing different jobs.
And since Andy's not really going to be helping me in the woods because he's just not working that much, he said, this past week there's only 1 day, and next week it's only going to be 2 days he's going to help. So I got other things for him to do. So I will start working the blacks also. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably work the Belgians 1 day and the blacks the next day, something like that.
Well, that might be a little easier because then you don't have to harness all 4 up.
In a way, it'd be better to work one team in the morning, one team in the afternoon. But yeah, it's a lot of work to harness the horses, and so if I just did a team a day, that'd work just fine.
Coffee break is over. We're headed up into the woods for another hitch. Jim was going to sharpen his chainsaw, but he forgot his French and his file or something. So he's going to have to do that at lunch. Come to places like this and I can never figure out what he's up to, but we'll see. Backing up. Always amazed at the things this cart can go over.
Okay, what I have here is a piece of just a firewood tree. Oh guys, there may be a pallet log up top, I'm not sure, but I could just hitch it onto that end and just take the whole tree, but this corner is questionable. It'd probably be okay down here, so I decided I'm going to come up here and put a chain right here and then cut the tree here. Oh guys, and then pull this piece down to that piece to grab them both. But the horses are inching ahead on me. Back up, you boys.
And that's just so it's not so long around the corner. Correct?
What's that?
It's just so it's not such a long piece around the corner.
Yeah, the longer piece you have, the better and straighter road you had, and the more chances of scarring up the trees if you have a long piece.
Seems like that one would get hit if you didn't do something.
Exactly.
Why did you take that? Because it was a knot?
Oh, because even though this is firewood, I want to have straight pieces because they're going to go on a truck and be trucked. And crooked wood does not get a very big load on. So, by getting rid of that, it just made for a straighter piece there and a straighter piece there. Also, with that piece gone, it's going to come out of here. If I left that there, the chances of these two butting each other, hitting each other, are higher. Now I've got a bit of a rolling hitch. It'll swing right around there. So, and we were done just a little ways and hitch onto that. So probably if you stand down there between those two trees, you'll be safe.
Nope, nope.
Just a little bit. Oh. Bye. Bye. Oh. No.
Funny because they were standing there so nice during our little coffee break, but now that you're hooking on, they're antsy. Especially a lady.
How? How? Chill a bit. Da. Oh.
Holy smokes, I'm glad that I stood where he told me to, because that tree saved me from getting hit.
Top step. Oh. Okay, so that's good there. And now I'm going to take my saw and cut a tree up here, but we got to be careful because I hear snowmobiles. Okay, I want to talk a little bit more about this log job that I'm on. I've talked a little bit about the history of this job in an earlier video and how we're cutting it quite heavily. And you can go back to that video if you'd like to find out more about that. But this is a kind of a good example right here. Some of the trees we're getting out of here.
This is cool.
Well, it may be cool, but it's not very profitable.
I would love to plant a little garden in here.
Yeah, you can come back up and do that next summer. So anyways, here's two trees here. They look like seemingly good maples, but they're all rotted on the inside. So very poor quality stuff. And here's this big ash tree. And people have asked about the worm that's been getting in ash trees around the country. And we really haven't seen it too bad around here. But this tree still was all rotten in the center.
And why is that? Do you know?
I would sooner guess from old age type of thing, because like I said, a lot of this stuff is over mature. But there could, I mean, I'm sure there's a good explanation why that's like that. But anyways, good trees to get out of here because they're no good. And we have so many trees, like one down there from pulling that last hitch out. The bottom is all rotted, and I don't know why the forester didn't mark that and get that out of there, because we could salvage some stuff. But it's just a matter of time. It's going to die and fall over. So anyways, let me go cut this tree. I got it all notched, I think.
Oh yeah, here it is.
I do a lot of walking in a day because my general practice is I'll cut a tree down, pull it partway down with the horses, and you can see the horses right down there. They're well out of my way, but then I have to walk back up and cut the next tree down, and then walk back down the horses. So I walk around a lot up in the woods, and as the snow gets deeper, as the winter progresses, it gets really hard walking around here, and you got all this trash from the trees I've cut down. So sometimes it makes it kind of hard. Okay, I'm gonna cut this down.
Where do you want me?
No, that's where the tree's going.
Well, you pointed that way.
I know, so that's where the tree's going. So I want you probably back there.
How far?
Okay, she went down fine.
I can't believe all the deer tracks up here, just covered with deer tracks.
Okay, this tree, I got it all marked. I've got a 10-footer and another 10-footer and an 8-footer, something like that, doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is cut this tree in half right here at my 2 marks. And then I will pull it out like that and bring it right in together. I don't know if there's an official name for it, but I know I've heard some people call this a scissors hitch or something like that, but it doesn't matter. If you noticed, last hitch, they were a little bit antsy and they didn't stand as good as I would like. So they're just feeling good. And so, but this time I brought the heads right up to where I'm going to be hooking on. And since I got a cut and all, I'm going to just get this all ready. Then I'll turn around and it'll be back right up, hitch right on and go. They won't have a chance to try to inch ahead, especially lady. Okay, my next tree is going to be that maple down there. So I'll set my saw over here, pull this down the road far enough so that the horses are safe, and walk back up and cut the next maple tree. Up step, G, calf, whoop, G, calf step. Oh. I have to be so careful up here. There's so many rocks underneath the snow and they're hard to see. So as I'm turning around, I have to be so careful. And what I tend to do is I tend to watch their hind feet, because that's where they get into trouble and are apt to step on themselves. So that's what I'm always doing, watching the hind feet as much as possible. G, G, back, back, oh, If you notice, I didn't actually put the horses right on the trail. I wanted them to be actually off the trail for a little bit, because this piece here, I want to kind of head that way with it to get it around this tree before I continue down the trail. And also, because we're turning that angle, this chain right here, I'm leaving very loose, because as I turn, if it was tight, it'd come up onto my tire. So I need to have that little bit of extra space there to get by. Oh, oh.
Wait, where should I go?
You're fine. A little bit. Gee. Oh. Bah. Bah. Oh. Oh. Okay, we got a lot of rocks in front of us, so I gotta be careful. And I'm not particularly the way I want to be. Oh. Because I'm hitting that tree right there. So I think what I'm going to do, this takes a little bit more work, but it saves me hurting that tree. I'm actually going to drop my chains. G a little bit. G, G. Ah. Oh. G a little more. G, G. Ha. Ha, 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 yeah. Ha, ha, careful, careful, G, G, there. Oh, back, G, 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 oh, back, back, G, back, G, 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 back, G, back, 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 oh, oh. At this point, lady will probably try to swing to her right to get back into the main trail, but of course she can't, and I'm not going to allow her. But I'm just going to hitch onto this one log, one piece of this tree, and pull it this way, just enough to get around that tree, and then I will actually go back around and hitch on again. Just a little bit, lady. Oh, bye. I step G, 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 G. Oh, bye, bye, bye. You can get closer. Bye. 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 Bye, up your leg. Bye. Bye. Bye, up here. G. 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 Careful. G. Ah. Oh. Now back. Bye. 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 Oh. Okay, oh. I have to be careful because Bill's right on that big rock right there. And I have a rock right here. And I've got to be careful because this is going to swing together in such a way that I just have to be careful. Back up here. Bye. Bye. Oh. No. Oh, so I'm going to put this chain on this side of the cart very carefully. Oh. 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 No.
So they're crisscrossed?
Oh. 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 Just a little bit. Oh. How bad? No. No. Okay, so now they've been pulled together, so we're all fine. I'll just tighten up my chains and we can go right out of here. If you know, as you might have noticed a few minutes ago, I didn't want to talk about while it's actually in the depth of it all, but I had to hitch this chain up in such a way that if they had taken off, they would have grabbed me. So I had to do it really quick and very careful till I had room to get out of here, and all was well. But those are some of the things I have to deal with every day when I'm logging to avoid getting hurt. Okay, so we'll pull ahead a little further, then I'll tighten it up a little more. Here comes up. Oh, now bye. Bye. Oh, if I can possibly do this, if I start going ahead with that chain that close to the end, very good chance I would have lost it before I get down this hill. This hill is kind of a bit of a pain, and if you've got a loose log, chances of losing it pretty good. Just a little bit, lady. Lady. G. Oh. So what I'm going to do, I hope, if this chain is loose, and it's not, okay, forget that idea. I was going to connect these two together. So what I did, I just slid this chain back, otherwise it never would have made it to landing. And I'm going to try and get a closer hitch. Bye. Bye. Oh. Oh. And we should be good to go. I can't put that.
Thanks for coming along with us today. Hope you enjoyed our day in the woods and stayed warm where you are. And hope you come along again next time.